I am by name Dr. Mrs. Celina Jummai Nongo. I am presenting the paper Contemporary Technologies for Medical Libraries, an innovative, sustainable development technique for effective retrieval of medical information. WHO recently announced Global Strategy on Digital Health for Vision 2020 to 2024. This is under the confined year of the UN Vision Sustainable Development Goal of 2030. It redefines contemporary technology as a means to improve health for everyone, everywhere in the world. It has accelerated the need of adopting use of technology to the field of medicine, knowledge, and practice. The strategy is aimed at facilitating countries to optimize the use of digital healthcare technology in a sustainable, equitable, and accessible manner. This paper adopted a descriptive survey. It had 3 objectives: to identify contemporary technological resources available in 2 medical universities in Nigeria, North Central, one which is the University of Ilorin College of Health Sciences, secondly the College of Health Sciences, Benue State University, Nigeria. Now, to identify the resources available in those medical libraries, to also the extent of retrieval of health information in these libraries, as well as the challenges of retrieval of health information. It adopted a descriptive survey with a population of 1,035 medical students which are registered using the medical libraries, and 207 was the sample size. And the return rate of structural questionnaires was 200, representing 96% of the total return rate, which was suitable for analysis. The descriptive statistics analysis used was the main for the analysis. Introduction. Medical college libraries are set up to acquire resources systematically, organize and disseminate health information for academic or hospital setting. They also ensure that information are accessed by their users and that they are of unwavering quality and from reliable sources. Some of these sources, like the PubMed central database from the National Library of Medicine in the United States, have been in existence and have been used. Medical college libraries are regarded as special libraries because of the peculiarity of their services rendered to medical undergraduates, residency doctors, lecturers, and consultants. The philosophy of problem solving in medicine is mostly suited in its curriculum, which is structured to foster and encourage students learning using the most effective educational resources available. The statement of the problem. It is the availability and functionality of technological variables in this era of globalization, which is fundamental to the knowledge acquisition of medical students. If these resources are not available, or if they are available and they are of obsolete, is an issue in this era. Technologies and websites as a sustainable tool. The technologies like the 3D printer in medicine, which enables the student to be able to print the bones, the limbs, the brain, all the parts of physiological parts of a human being, which they learn, it's put into its bare in their hands when it's printed. It's printed like the structures like the C on the paper. So this 3D printer is one of the resources that enables students to be able to get good information about the tools, about technologies that are used within the library. Now, there are websites available such as the Cochrane, the Science Direct, the Elsevier, and then the Global Health Observatory, especially the HINARI, provides a developing country like Nigeria free and low access to academic information on health. E-information are in their numbers. It is left for the librarian to have an exploration of these e-resources for these students to use in these libraries. And so e-resources has come to stay because of the current era of results. Results retrieved from the extent of retrieval of health information in this university shows that Kwara State has a high rate of retrieval, while Benue has a lower rate of 46% of retrieval information. There is an implication here. The implication could be obsolescence in these resources, or the dynamism of use of these resources. They are also part of the problems that students encounter in retrieving the results of available resources. An observation was taken in these two universities. Then 25 items were presented, while on these 25 items, Kwara had a lower rate of 15 resources out of the 25. Benue had 19 of these resources out of the 25. Could it be that these resources are obsolete? Could it be that they are not able to, there's no competency in skills in operating them? These are the differences that we're able to find out when we made this finding. Challenges are attitudes, incompetency, dynamism, inadequacy in infrastructures, finance, and budgeting. Attitude of the staff is also a paramount issue. They should be positive. So there is an attitude of staff. It could be perceived non-ability to use the skill, does not have, is not competent in using technological variables in the libraries. The dynamism also could be a problem in operating, like the 3D printer. It's not everyone who is able to operate it. We need an expertise in that field to be able to train the staff to use this 3D printer for the medical students. Inadequacies in these infrastructures. How adequate are these infrastructures? Infrastructures like the computer, infrastructures like the 3D printer, how many are available for use? It's a deficiency in the parts of the libraries. Finance and budgeting. Their finances are too low. The finances accrued to libraries are too low. They cannot purchase it. So the university, or the main university, or the main body of university management should be able to provide this resource. Recommendation. There should be a total revamp of the infrastructures. There's also a need to a shift in attitudinal change. We should be positive rather than being negative. Librarians ought to be positive in using technologies in this era. There are health websites, there are information sites that you can explore to get information and make content available for medical library students. This is the use of the technology we are talking about. And then there are facets of resources. Facets of resources can be e-health, can be m-health, and medical analytics. There are so many. Activate open educational resources. The university should activate open educational resources because evidence-based medicine is in vogue. And so we need multimedia to be able to use this evidence-based medicine, which is in vogue. Medical students giving you a high five after the use of information received in medical libraries for their training as medical doctors. References were used. The references are here. A few of the references used are here to show that they are correct references used to get this article presented. Thank you. I wish to appreciate for listening, and I also recommend that heads of medical college libraries should take the responsibility to provide contemporary technologies for effective information services for public health emergencies in the areas where they are located. Medical college libraries can improve their selective information dissemination service for scientific workers, health care professionals, and medical undergraduates by making use of the online update holding with modern information technology listed in the work. Thank you very much.